So we're getting there. Now we know how to make our major chords and our minor chords. Now, something that you need to know is something called inversions, okay? So there are different inversions of those same chords. This is what we mean. Remember how we did C, skip the 3, did E, skip the 2, and then did G there, so we got that C chord. Now remember what I told you, that C here is the same as C here, as the same as C here, as the same as C there, right? Same thing is true with E, right? You get to all the E's. So watch this. If I, instead of starting with a C, if I said I'm going to start with a E, so I'm going to go E, G, C. That's still a C major chord, but it sounds different. Listen, you hear that? Still the same chord. It's just different. You've switched the order of the keys. That's all that is. Another way that you can play a C major chord is by starting with the G. Now I'm going to start with this G down here. Okay, so remember it's G, I'm looking for C and E. You hear that? So this is C, this is C, and this is C. Why? Because you're playing those 3 same notes together. Theoretically, and no one ever does this, but theoretically if I do this, right, and let's say I find the G over here, that's a C major chord, okay? Now, you'll never do that, but I just want to illustrate that as long as you get those 3 keys together, they work together, and you can combine them to create that chord no matter who starts, whether you start with the C on the bottom, or you start with the G, or you start with the E. You can mix them and match them, and oftentimes you'll find yourself doing that. With some practice, it'll really come to you.